Okay, so we're recording. So over to you, Ruth.
Okay, hi everybody. My name's Ruth Tait. I'm an independent consultant with Arbonne, and Danny asked me to do a bit of training on a Zoom call. She had a few different subjects for me to choose from, and I decided to pick prospecting because I'm a terrible prospector and a brilliant procrastinator. So I've been listening to a training session by Jerry Rosenthal. Now he actually coaches the VPs. He's a business coach, and he's brilliant to listen to. He really is. And he did a talk on the art of prospecting, and that's what I'm going to chat to you about tonight. What he said has really clicked with me, and I've listened to it over and over again. So I'm hoping this will help you with your business. So the art of prospecting is basically the art of meeting new people. The people you do know, like your family, your close friends, are normally quite negative. I know mine are. So basically, we need to look further afield, and that's when we get nervous. But what we need to realise is the people that we are looking to prospect are people that we don't know, and they don't know us either. So they don't know about how skint we are or how the car breaks down every week. You know, we can blag it almost, really, because the real good thing about the cold market is you never have to meet them if it goes bad either. To be able to move our business forward, we have to perfect the art of prospecting, and we need to learn how to connect with people via questions and conversation, not a script, not like I'm doing tonight. Jerry had a set of questions that he used and found this invaluable and has had great success with them. So I'm just going to run through these tonight. So the first one he opens with is, do you live locally? Now that, in asking that question, we can establish whether they're in an Arbonne country first and foremost. If they are local, then it'd be great to connect with them because it'd be easy to catch up with them. If they do live overseas and it's America or somewhere that is an Arbonne country, then great. You know, that means we can expand our business and look overseas. So don't think, oh my God, you know, they're in America, or it's not going to happen. You know, there's a real opportunity there to expand. Next, ask them what they do for a living. Make that conversation with them. Is it a job that would make Arbonne interesting to them already? Therapy or business management, you've already found a way in, you know, to talk to them about Arbonne if they already do something that would fit in well with them. How long have they been doing it? If it's a long time, then they must like it, right? If it's not been a long time, do they like it? Are they looking for something else? And ask them what they like about this job. And while they're listing their likes, mentally make a note of them and start positioning them into Arbonne. So, well paid, and they like the fact that it's good money. Then, you know, it's great. You know, there's good money to be made in Arbonne. And then ask them if there's anything they would change or dislike about the job, and listen very carefully to their answers. They're giving you the key. Position Arbonne in what they like away from what they dislike. So if they don't, for me, when I was vet nursing, I hated being on call, and so if I said to you, oh, you know, I love my job, but I just don't like being on call, then great, you know, Arbonne can then give me time and freedom to do what I wanted to do, and it will give me a greater opportunity to get them into your business. So after you've asked these questions, then comes the transition question. Now this is the most important question you're going to ask. You might be able to help me. Do you mind if I ask a question? Now most people at this point would say, yeah, of course, you know, I don't mind. The questions up to now have been door openers, and they've tested the person's personality to see whether they fit into your business. And they've got to be a fit for your business. You know, you've got to get on with them as much as they get on with you. And if they've been up to now, yes, no, you know, had an attitude and been quite standoffish, do you really want them in your business? You know, do you really want that sort of personality in your downline? And you can judge a lot by the person, by how they're answering those questions, how open they are with the answers and the questions. And if you don't like, you know, what you're hearing, then change it. You know, you up to this point, you've said nothing about the business. You've gone in talking to them thinking, oh great, you know, this could be a business builder for me. But change the prospect. It doesn't have to be. Change them to a PC and talk to them about the products and give them some samples. Once you've made that connection, prospecting is all about creating opportunities and grabbing those opportunities. And if you find that they're not going to be a fit for you in the business and a business builder for you, then make them into a PC. Don't do what I've done. I've stood about waiting for them to come to you, and because it's not going to happen, we need to go out to them. So always have an opening line to create the conversation, and think about that before you start the conversation flowing. In doing this, you've just turned a cold market person into a warm market person. So going back to the question, do you mind if I ask you a question? The script can be altered to how you want, but don't stray too far for it. I represent an international health and wellness business, and I'm in charge of expansion here in the local area. Or you could say that you're just looking to expand your business, basically. And people become excited at this. They think, oh, hang on, if they're expanding, then they must be successful. And if they're a successful business, then yeah, why don't I want to become part of this? So then go on to say, and I'm looking for 2 to 3 entrepreneur-minded people to be part of my dynamic and growing team. So let me ask you a question. Do you plan on working at your job for the rest of your life, or do you keep your options open? Now, most people would keep their options open. If it's a no, then fine, great. Give them some samples, turn them into a PC. Ask them if they know anyone that may be interested in what you have to offer. So you're aiming to get a new business builder, and then if not, then you can go for a PC or even a referral. I think sometimes when they say, oh, no, I'm not interested in the business, we forget that there's still the referral option. If they know someone that's been made redundant or looking for something else in their lives, or that, there is always the PC option. So if it's a yes, exchange name and numbers. Now, always make sure the name and number isn't just one way. Make sure it's vice versa. So you're both getting names and numbers to set up an appointment. After you've got that number, how many of them, and don't answer the calls or messages and you never hear from them again. It's frustrating. Always tell them what's in it for them. They'll be much more likely to answer your call. You need to pique interest. You need to pique their interest with time, freedom, and money. Don't call them, then tell them on the phone. Okay, you need to, before you even make that phone call, have something that's going to think, oh, hang on, yeah, they've got a really good opportunity for me to make more money or to have more time. Yeah, I really want to answer this phone call. If you wait until then to tell them what you have to offer, if you wait until the phone call, then you've already lost them. Leave them wanting to know more and eagerly anticipating your appointment. And tell them this: if I could show you an opportunity that has the potential to dramatically increase your income, where you're in total control of your time and have the freedom to live life on your terms, are you the kind of person that would seriously sit down and explore an opportunity like that? The key words in that statement are you that kind of person? If they say no, fine, don't feel rejected. Actually feel sorry for them because they have no aspirations or hope in their life. The statement, the way you feel, and puts on them. Who wouldn't want to be the person that had more time, freedom, and want to live how they wanted to live? If they don't want to be that person, then fine. So don't worry, it's not for everyone. I commend you for being wholly satisfied with your life. And how many people are wholly satisfied with their life? Not many people can actually say that. Do you know anyone that's not satisfied and open to exploring the opportunity? If you don't ask, you don't get. Aim for a business builder and miss with a sale. Always lead with the business and fall back on the sales. Are they that person? Great. Get that appointment booked. Exchange both numbers. The appointment you're booking is not to go through the business. It's to book a time to sit down and have a one-to-one about the business. So when you first get together with this person, you make a bit of conversation. Then what you're wanting to do is set up a phone call just for them to have the diary in front of them, the calendar, whatever, to then set up a meeting time. Okay, that's all you're doing with this phone call. And if you can, don't mention NARB unless they ask. If they do ask, then by all means, do tell them. Don't be evasive about it. If we're going to be evasive about it, they're going to think, well, hang on, what they're trying to hide. So just don't volunteer the information. And if you're wondering why, because you want them to connect with you and your business opportunity. first and foremost, they're going to be working closely with you, so you both need to connect. What you don't want them to do then as well is go on Google Arbonne or listen to somebody and then say, oh, Arbonne, and you know, you've lost them. Yes, and you're not going to be there to put them straight and say, well, actually, no, it's not this or it's not that. So if you tell them it's Arbonne and they're saying that negative tone, which we've all heard, oh, Arbonne, oh, really, oh, Arbonne, don't be deflated by that. You know, keep your upbeat manner and just say, yeah, great, what amazing things have you heard about Arbonne? And then if they start to tell you the bad things or the bad experience, then apologise. Say, look, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry you've had a bad experience with them, but we are all independent consultants. You know, we all run our business differently. So just because they ran their business that way, you know, give me some time. Let me show you how to run my business and see where we go from there. Just give me a chance to show you how I can run my business and really connect with the person. So now becomes the phone call, and to make sure, you need to make sure that they're going to answer the phone call when they ring. And if the way to try and get around this is, if you're anything like me, you will have a busy schedule. And great, people like to think they've got a busy schedule. You know, we all do. We all like to think our time is very precious. So great. So the last thing either of us have time to be doing is playing phone tag. Am I right? We just don't have the time for it. So to save us time, when is a good time to connect and chat with you for just 5 minutes, barring an emergency? Now, when they state a time, reiterate the time and the fact that they will be free to answer the call unless there is an emergency. Because one of the characteristics that I'm looking for is someone who does what they say they're going to do, and you strike me as that kind of person. I mean it in a complimentary way. You know, make them understand that this phone call is going to happen at this time and you are a busy person, and you know, we're going to go forward and we're going to do great things. Now, why would you only tell them 5 minutes? Because the phone call isn't a presentation. The aim of the phone call is to set up an appointment for the presentation. The phone call is the preview and the appointment is the main attraction. They may have a lot of questions when you ring them, and try not to answer them too much, because if you answer them all, then you just lost the ability to have the one-to-one with them and sit down, because you've answered everything on the phone. So questions control the conversation as well. So whoever is questioning is actually controlling the conversation. So try and if you find yourself answering more questions than you are asking, then you're losing control, and the questions are going to lead the conversation. Make them understand that your time is valuable. You haven't got time to waste. You're a business leader. You have busy lives. You have to stop allowing people to waste our time. Our time is valuable. It lets people know we're serious. When you talk with confidence. It changes how people see your message. This is not a this is network marketing. This isn't a pyramid scheme. This is a legit business, and that makes a huge difference. And then start playing a game with yourself. How many names can I get today? How many different people that work in different businesses can I get today? And when you think about that, know in your mind that they're going to say no. You know, they are going to say no. And you're going to have more no's than you are yeses. But out of all of those no's, all you need is 1 to 2 yeses. And 1 to 2 people can lead to another 1 to 2 people. So you just go out and start talking. So what do you do? And when they ask this, what do you do? I run an international health and wellness business. I teach people how to improve their health from the inside out. Is health important to you? Even if you don't decide to join my team, this information is important to you and can change your life. Now, the purpose of prospecting and meeting new people is to find the people that have been looking for you. So how many miners went down the mine and said, oh my God, look at that. All the gold is there. Great. We don't have to dig. It doesn't happen. You have to dig to find that gold, and go and do the work and do the numbers, and don't be frustrated by people saying no. You can't say the right thing to you can't say the wrong thing to the right person just as much as you can't say the right thing to the wrong person. So understand that and get out there and start talking. Every day you could come across people that could be great in your business. Because of your fear and overthinking, you don't talk to them. You're missing golden opportunities. Take this information tonight and go and apply it. If I could show you an opportunity, are you the kind of person to take it? Take whatever parts of this Zoom work for you and use them. Prospecting can be fun. If you don't enjoy it, you won't be good at it. Tell yourself it's fun and you will enjoy it. Looking miserable or uncomfortable doing it won't get you clients. Confidence and happiness will. So you need to start yourself up before you go out to prospect. Tell yourself you're a prospecting machine. Stop caring what other people think, and people will be excited to hear from you. You're going to make someone's day. People are going to want to talk to you. Your next business builder is waiting to be found today. Talk to yourself. Get your mind focused on what you need to accomplish, where you want to be and what you want to do. And where you are now is not where you want to be. Little by little, you go out and you start doing, and it starts to work. It's not easy. No, not at all. Nothing's ever easy, especially the first time, but you have to do it. You have to practice it. The best people and leaders in your business are people you've not even met yet. Just go out, smile and be yourself. Make conversation. Just do it. Don't overthink it. Just do it. What do we tell our kids when they want medicine? You're going to have to take it. You might not like it, but you're just going to have to do it. And that's basically what it is. It's just like taking medicine. The more you practice it, the better you will be. And just don't take offense to people when they say or don't say. Be thick-skinned. Remember, you have been given a gift to show people how to have more time, money and freedom. Don't apologise for it. Don't feel bad for it. Just offer it. Let people decide if they want the gift or not. What's the worst that can happen? Has Ruth frozen or is it me? Ooh. They say no. Accept it and move on. Don't get frustrated with the ones that say no, because the yes person is right around the corner. All you need is one right person to totally turn your business around. And that's it.
Thank you very much, Ruth. That was amazing.
Okay, thank you.
I definitely need to learn all of that kind of thing. Definitely. So it was really useful for me.
Thank you. I'm going to put this script on Wells Nation anyway, so if anyone wants to have a read through and just read it all again, it'll be there tonight. Okay.
Yeah, no, brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right.
Right, so it's my turn now, and I've got my little helper. I don't know if anyone can see me because he won't go to bed. So he's going to be my little right hand number man. My computer looks like the signal seems to be dropping slightly. So if anyone has any problems, will you just drop me a message and just let me know, just in case it switches off. So my task tonight is to talk about the amazing makeup range. Big challenge because obviously the makeup, there's so many different products in the makeup range and they're all amazing. So I had a look on one of the Sue Alexander SoundClouds and tried to get as much information as I could from there. So I've tried to cover a majority of it. There's a couple of things I haven't been able to get into a lot of detail, but obviously if anyone's got any questions at the end, then ask. So I'm sure all of you have tried, obviously, this amazing makeup. I'm not a makeup person, as you can probably see. I haven't got a huge amount of experience with makeup, but I'm learning. So I'm practicing, and I've got this amazing makeup kit that I've had for about a month now. And every time I take it to parties, I'm like, no, please be careful with it. I don't like it coming out of the boxes. And I'm like, look, just have a little bit. Where's that gone? And where's that gone? So I'm quite overprotective with my makeup kit. So basically, the brand was dissolved with top professional makeup artists. So some really, really good stuff out there that a lot of really top professional people use. Packaging, because mine is so new, is still in the packaging, as you can see there. So it's chic packaging. It's very sleek. There's an airless pump system, and it's recyclable. So foundation there. So if our products were to be on the high street, they'd be selling in the kind of shops like Harrods, House of Fraser, be along the sort of lines of the Max, the Bobbi Brown, the Aveda, and it would be the number one in store for botanical stylish ranges. So it would sit in the top 3 overall, according to Sue. So as you're all aware, it's a treatment makeup. So not that I'm recommending going to bed in your makeup, but unfortunately, I'm sure I'm not the only one. It does sometimes happen. So I may go to bed without taking my makeup on. take the makeup off. But don't worry too much, because like I say, it is treatment makeup, and it is helping your skin as it goes along. And that's because obviously with all the skincare ranges that Arbonne do, it's helping your skin. So why hide all of that really great work by putting your makeup on? So it's working with your skincare to help treat and hydrate your skin at the same time. It's developed technology where it basically allows your skin to breathe and enhances the look of your skin. It gives you a more luminous glow and a healthy looking skin. It's formulations, it's got OptiLight technology in the foundation, which is what I've got here, which is a light reflective technology. It's got finely spine-sized pigments that deflect the light from your skin. So like the sun, it's an artificial light, it bounces back and gives that soft focus on the skin. It's giving you a flawless appearance, perfectly balanced moisture to your skin. So it's hydrating, but it's very, very light and doesn't feel like you're actually wearing any makeup at all. And I think that for me is why I like it as well, because I don't wear a lot of makeup. It's really great to feel that I haven't really got a lot on. So I think that's probably what I dislike about some makeup, because I feel as though I'm really clogged up and there's a lot of things on there. And that's the great feedback that I'm getting off other people as well that have tried my makeup and that buy the makeup from me, because they say it's really soft and it doesn't feel like they're wearing it. It's basically letting your skin breathe. So like I say, it's not clogging it, it's giving that fresh look, but I'm sure you've all tried it. A dot really is a lot. So with the foundation and all of the different products, the coverage really is amazing. So the products are a comedogenic, which is apparently a technical word for a blackhead, is a comedone. So it's non-clogging of the pores. It wants to create blackheads, but basically this is helping that out. So it's enhancing the skin. There's no clogging. It's hypoallergenic, so it's paraben free. And the pigments are that micro size, so it's much more luxurious effect and long lasting. So again, I'm sure a lot of you will feel that when you put this makeup on, it lasts all night and lasts a lot longer than some of the other products out there. So starting with the foundation, as I've already shown you. So it's got an SPF 15. It's a protecting liquid foundation, and because of the moisture content, there's no mineral oil. It increases the hydration in your skin. So within 30 minutes of wearing this foundation, your skin moisture content's increased by 20%, and that increases over time. So the longer you're wearing it, the more moisture you're increasing in your skin, and obviously it's protecting you against the sun at the same time. It comes in 15 shades. It's got skin firming properties in it, and it helps lift your appearance of facial contours and the tone of the skin. So it gives you a really, really flawless look. They also do a mineral powder foundation. Again, like I say, it's got an SPF 15. So that looks like that. Natural oxides, it's suitable for every skin type. Again, it's really lightweight and breathable. Comes in 12 shades, and you can mix the different shades together to get you the right look. So all the different shades, like I say, you can, if you can't find one that's exactly right for you, then you can mix the shades up, and that will help. And again, as with the liquid foundation, it gives you your moisture levels increasing as you're wearing it, and that increases again over time. The sheer pressed powder, I'm not sure if I've got that or not. That comes in 3 different shades. It's very lightweight, comes compact with a mirror, and it's used. But obviously the puff powder thing that's in it isn't there to actually put on your face, because obviously what you don't want to do is cross-contaminate your product. So it's literally there to protect the packaging and to protect the mirror. So don't use it on your face. Always make sure you use a brush or a cotton bud or a cotton pad, just to make sure, like I say, you don't. That's the one. Thank you, Heidi. Perfect. Brilliant. I'm sure I've got it in here, but I can't find it. So literally the pad is just there to protect the product and to protect the mirror. Don't use it on your face. Again, it's fresh, it's long wearing. It's got rice lips and rose hip, which helps with antibacterial effect on the skin. And as with obviously a lot of the products, or all of the Arbonne products, it helps pH balance the skin. There's also obviously the CC cream. So for those of you that doesn't want to put on, and we'll go over these other different products in a minute, but those that don't want to put on the primer, then the concealer, then the highlighter, then the foundation, and if you haven't got a lot of time, then this CC cream is a 10-in-1 product. So it's literally for those that haven't got a lot of time, put that on your skin first thing in the morning, and that's it, job done. So for those that haven't got a lot of time, the CC cream is amazing, and that comes in 4 different shades, I think. So the concealer, so the cream concealer is this product here. Haven't got it out of the box yet because I'm not organised, sorry. Looks like this, just here, very similar to the eyeshadows. So that's used to help mask imperfections, helps to reduce the look of fine lines, dark circles and puffiness, and with a velvety formulation gives a soft powdery finish. It's not oily or greasy, so amazing again for all different kinds of skin types. Comes in 3 different shades, a light, a medium and a dark. It's perfect around the eyes if, like I say, you've got dark tired eyes, helps lift them. So literally if you just, in the brush set, so in your Arbonne brush set, you'll find a brush that's got a pointed tip, which looks like this. So the one with a pointed tip at the top. So literally just put the tip into the product, tap it around the eyes until you're comfortable, and then literally just blend it in. Try not to use your fingers, as I obviously just did to show you, because of the oils in your fingers. So very similar to like not using the pad when you're using the sheer press powder. So literally try and use your brush all the time. So again, there's no cross-contamination. You don't want to get the oils off your fingers into your eyes, because then it starts to become unsettled. It covers up blemishes, and literally sort of build it up with the foundation as well, depending on how much or little you want to use. Then we come to the primer, which is this one just here. So I'm sure you've all tried the primer. Amazing, one of the best sellers. My clients that have bought it absolutely love it. And again, a dot really is a lot, as with all the other products. So it's absolutely incredible. It's rich, a vitamin-rich product. Changes the lasting time of makeup. So if you put your primer on and obviously then follow on with the rest of your makeup, this really makes your makeup last a lot longer, and keeps it all in place. It's incredible sheen on your skin. It's a liquid velvet, and allows your makeup to sit and settle and prepares the skin for your makeup. It's clean, clear and flawless canvas. It's basically prepping your canvas before you continue with anything else. It's very rich in botanical ingredients, polypeptides, hydrolonic spheres. So it settles on the surface of your skin, and locks your foundation on. It's got green tea extracts, which helps nourish and regenerate, and you can use it on men as well. So I think Simon Cowell's one of the main fans of the Arbonne primer, is one of the key customers. So you can use it on men as well, either with or without makeup. And like I say, it's one of the best top selling products. And when you're putting it on, you can obviously put it on your lips as well, because it will help keep your lipstick on for a lot longer at the same time. So that's that one. The translucent setting powder. Again, another amazing product. Every time I try this, I'm sure you've all seen the videos with the, in fact, I'll do it now if I can find an eyeliner. Just 1 minute, sorry. Okay, so I can't find an eyeliner at the minute, sorry. Don't worry, babe. So basically, the translucent setting powder, you probably can't see that very well on my hand. If you can see that, So I've got 2 lines on my hand, and then with the setting powder, I'm sure you've all seen this video, but basically it's absolutely amazing. So on my hand, you can see those on there. Literally rub a little dot of the setting powder on top of your hand. I think the light's bouncing off it so you can't see, sorry. But basically have a look at the video onto the website, and then the more you rub it, you can see that the one that has got the powder on rubs off, and the one that hasn't doesn't. So basically, absolutely amazing product. Rub on over your face after you've applied all of your makeup. It's got a real like shine glitter effect as well, so it has an amazing effect on the makeup after you've finished, and again helps your makeup stay on for a lot longer. Use a large brush when you're doing it, so literally just wave it all over your face, and like I say, it gives that that great sheen over and keeps your makeup in place. Again, it's okay for all skin types and all colours. The highlighter, back in box. Sorry, I've got my little helper finding everything for me. So the highlighter is here. It's a Sheer Glow highlighter. I had no idea what a highlighter was before Arbonne, so I learn something new every day. It's a luminous highlighter that adds radiance to your skin. It gives a soft glow to your complexion, and again, suitable for any skin tone. It's got multiple purposes, so you can use it as a highlighter. Literally put a tiny bit onto your cheekbones, the pouts of your lips, and under your bottom lip, and your shins as well in the summer. So I never thought of that, but you can put a little bit on your shins in the summer to basically give your legs that extra glow. You can mix it with your foundation and apply it all over your face if you really want to, and it softens and creates a fresh dewy look to your skin. See how it alters your skin, and you can put it on your hand to compare. So again, as with all the different products, put it on your hand and compare it against the others, and you'll see the difference in the product that it actually makes. So like I say, on your cheekbones, under your bottom lip, and around your mouth, that's where Sue recommends you put it, and it gives you a really great effect. The blusher, I've got one here. Yep, the blusher comes in eight different shades. It's lightweight, mineral infused pigments, and again, as with a lot of all of our products, it's very concentrated. So dust it off the brush. So again, you'll probably notice when you first put it on, you'll get quite a bit. But brush it off your brush quite quickly, because it's very strong. And if you put too much on, you'll be like, whoa, this is a little bit too much. And you'll have loads of makeup on it, and it will stand out quite strong. So literally build it up gradually. So the more you want, just build it up gradually, so you don't end up with this like too much on your face all at one time. Gives a beautiful look on the skin. There's a shade for every skin type. Highlight from daytime look, and blend it into your, so for a daytime look, you can blend it into your eye sockets as well, instead of putting an eyeshadow on, which I didn't know anything about. So rather than putting an eyeshadow on, you can use the blusher and sort of move it around and blend it into your eyes, just to give you a standard natural daytime look, instead of putting your eyeshadows on. The bronzer, where's my bronzer? Oh, yeah, here we go. So the bronzer, it's basically just used to give you that sun-kissed effect. So let's open that up. So as you can see there. So you don't want to rub it all over your face, which I found quite funny when, which I probably would have done before knowing a lot about makeup. Found it quite funny when I was reading it or listening to it. So it literally should give you that sun-kissed look, and it's there to enhance the look of the skin. So think about where you want your tan to be on your face. So the more prominent areas, so your bone areas, when using it, literally just swirl your brush into your product and brush off the excess dust, as with the excess product, as you would for your blusher, and again build it up over time. So you want, like I said, you don't want to brush it all over your face, otherwise people are like, whoa, you've been on holiday and all your face is a little bit colourful. So all that Sue recommends is that you put it over your cheek area, at the top of your nose, on the top of your forehead, and the tip of your chin, because otherwise, like I say, it will completely change the whole colour of your face if you're there brushing it all over. So you really want a subtle look. You can use it on its own or with other products, and like I say, it's there to enhance the sun-kissed effect. Eyeshadows, that's just one there. The eyeshadows come in 20 different colours, fantastic strong pigments again mineral infused, long wearing. Start with a light colour initially, so literally use probably, I think there's linen, it's probably one of the recommended ones, all over your eye and all the way up to the top. So start with a light one and then build up your colours. So like for a smoky effect, I think Sue was recommending, is it smoke and titanium, I think was recommended. So literally start light, and then build your colours up as you go along, depending on how strong you want your looks to be. Then onto the eyeliner, which I can't find at the minute. So the eyeliner comes in 6 different shades. It's really creamy. And as an example, oh actually no, there's an eyeliner. So as an example, this one here, so really creamy. It's not got your like pencil effect, so you're not going to end up with potentially sort of wood in your eye or anything like that. It's got a detachable sharpener, which I think is really, really useful at the end. And the amount of people, even consultants that I've probably been with, that didn't even know that was there. The amount of times I used to try and search my cupboard for an eyeliner to try and, for a sharpener to sharpen my pencil. So that's really, really useful. Literally pull it off the end, roll it in, and it will sharpen your eyeliner. And it's the same with the lip liners as well. So that's really useful. It helps with the hygiene. So if you're at an event, it's really quite useful. If someone does use your eyeliner, you can then literally just wipe off the product from a hygienic point of view, so that you're not again contaminating after it's been used by different people. It's important. It's safe for people with contact lenses. So people who do wear contact lenses can use this product. It's really smudge resistant, and again, it's suitable for everybody. The liquid eyeliner, I don't think comes in my set, but for those of you that are very brave enough, I'm not quite yet, to use the liquid eyeliner, it's got a really brilliant, effective look. It's really strong, really creative, and like I say, really builds up a really great look on your eyes. It's very fine tip for a precise application. You start from the inner corner of your eye going outwards, and then you just build up as with some of the other products. It comes in 2 different shades. It's got a non-fraying applicator. It stays on, it gives you a perfect look, and it's great for false eyelashes as well, so you can put it on top of your false eyelashes. Not that you need false eyelashes with our fantastic mascara, by the way. Which the mascara is here, so you can wear it daily, as I do every day now, and my eyelashes really are, they have grown massively, and again, a lot of my friends are like, wow, this is amazing, really, really love the mascara. So if you want to look after your lashes, this treats, conditions, volumizes and lengthens your eyelashes. Again, smudge resistant, long wearing. It's a great treatment. Great for cancer sufferers, so people that have obviously been unfortunate and have suffered with cancer. It's really good for them if they're wanting to build up their eyelashes. So if they have lost some of their hair, including their eyelashes, it's really useful to sort of build those up and build the strength back into their lashes. So absolutely amazing for that. The makeup remover, is this one here. So easy on the eyes, makeup remover. It's really gentle, oil-free formula. If you want to remove waterproof mascara, then obviously we don't make waterproof mascara due to the chemicals to make it waterproof. So this is really, really great. It's great for people, again, that wear contact lenses, people that got broken lashes, because it's conditioning the eyelids and lashes and the skin. Literally hold it onto your eye, leave it for a few seconds, and then sweep inwards. So according to Sue, you're sweeping inwards to the inside of your eye, not outwards. So it's really, really gentle. It dissolves your makeup over your eyes before cleansing your face. So that's that one. Nearly there, sorry. There's loads and loads and loads of makeup in this range. Lipsticks. Again, one of my favourite products and my mum's favourite products. My mum went away for the weekend this weekend and forgot to take her Arbonne lipsticks and said, oh, I used one of my old ones. I was like, Mum, that's really bad. You shouldn't be doing that. And she's like, well, I really, really noticed the difference. So yeah, so it just proves how good these are. Mum literally forgot hers, tried a different one on and just couldn't do it. Had to take it off, couldn't wear it. So it comes in 16 different shades. It's long wearing, feather resistant, so it doesn't seep into your skin, and it's a really good moisturising lipstick. It conditions hydrated lips. Wide range for all different complexions, luxurious creamy formulas, and obviously it's got watermelon and apple extracts, so it's skin conditioning. It helps to hold in the moisture, and the peptides help make your lips look plumper at the same time. The lip liners are very similar to the eyeliner. I won't get one out, but again have got the pencil sharpener at the end, so that's really, really great. Again, smudge proof, 6 shades. You can put your foundation or your primer onto your lips first. Put your primer onto your lips, but then you can put your lip liner on underneath your lipstick, and again it will help to keep your lipstick in place and make it last longer. You start with the butterfly in the middle of your lips, and then literally sort of build outwards, and then fill in the gaps. And like I say, you can put it on before your lipstick and it will make it last longer. So that's all of the makeup range that I'm going to go over. Obviously there's the lip glosses as well. There's a few other different products, but I think if I was going to go and talk over all of those in a lot more detail, I'd be here all night. So basically some of the key things for you to remember about the makeup. So really incredible, exclusive Optilite technology. It's moisturising levels. It's a real treatment makeup. It's basically an extension to your skincare. So what you don't want to be doing is using the great skincare and then obviously damaging it by putting makeup on, and that definitely doesn't happen with the Arbonne makeup. So it's an extension for that. You need to use this makeup, and I'm sure you're telling everyone else they need to use this makeup. What else have I put? So beauty makeup. It's great for teenagers to basically stop them from putting chemicals into their bloodstream. And obviously it takes 17 seconds for chemicals to get into your bloodstream. So that's pretty much it with regards to the makeup. Sorry that took a long while, but I hope it was useful. Let me try and unmute everybody. Unmute all. Okay. Was that okay, everybody?
Brilliant.
Brilliant, Hayley. Really good. Really good.
I just felt like I was talking too much, and it's like, oh my God, you could go on forever with this makeup. So
No,
yeah,
I'm
made loads of notes. And that's for makeup artists, so that's really great.
Yeah.
So I'm under strict instruction from Danny to obviously, as normal, make sure everyone's all okay, have a bit of a chat about your week. I think we've got probably 10 minutes before Zoe or Fiona's Zoom. And I don't know if they're on the way to Vegas yet. I'm not sure when they're traveling, but I know that they are still going to do their normal Zoom at 9 o'clock. So as soon as we're finished, we'll be switching back over to them. So I don't know who wants.
Does anyone have a number for that?
Yes, I think.
Yeah, it's those.
It's
458
965 7014. I'll type it in.
Thank you, Suzanne. Yes, I think we'll type it in for you, Natalie, so you can see it on the bottom. Just keep your eye on the chat at the bottom, and Suzanne will put it in for you. So anybody want to go first with their chats? So Stacey, more people adding to your amazing team.
Yes. Well,
Come on, share.
to be honest, I don't feel like I do anything different to what other people do. So, for instance, Cold Market I did this week. I went into H&M and I was looking for something to wear for a wedding for last night. And I found a couple of girls that were willing to help me look for an outfit. And then when I finished finding an outfit, and I said to them, do you know what? Not many girls go out of their way to actually help people. They're so busy chatting amongst themselves, they don't have time for others. I said, I think it's absolutely amazing. I mean, we got chatting anyway because I was saying that one of the girls had really good makeup on. I said, oh wow, your makeup looks great. She went, really? I went, it's absolutely amazing. I said, I've only done a one-day course with Sue Alexander, who trains, who's the X Factor makeup artist, and they were like, wow, really? And I was like, yeah. She's got a 4-day coming up, so I'm hoping to go on that. So because obviously we got a common interest, she had really good makeup and stuff like that. And then the other girl, she was a mum, and obviously I'm a mum, so you sort of relate to that. And then I just said to him, do you know what? You girls are really friendly, really helpful. I'm actually looking to looking for people like you as